feminist, or not. Words matter a lot, but we shouldn't get so hung up on them that we worry more about words than actions. You may have heard the terms feminist or feminism. If you look them up in a dictionary, you'll see the actual definition of feminism is the idea and belief that women should have equal rights to men. A feminist is defined as someone who believes the same. When I'm asked, I always say I am a feminist because I absolutely believe women should have equal rights to men, that girls should be able to get an education, that a woman should be able to vote, have a job she wants, own property, travel, and make the decisions she thinks are right for herself. And when my husband Mark is asked, he answers the same way, for the same reasons. Both words, feminist and feminism, have become loaded terms in recent years for women and men. This is partly because there are still people who don't believe women should have equal rights to men and who believe it's okay to insult, criticize, and even bully girls and women. For others who absolutely believe women should have equal rights to men, there are terms that feel dated or old. What matters more than any given term is what you believe. If you believe that girls and boys should be given an equal chance to succeed in school and life, we have to work to erase all legal, cultural, and social obstacles that still remain across the world for girls and women. And maybe you could come up with terms that capture the same meaning without any of the controversy about the words themselves. What else can you do in addition to inventing new words? You can watch media at home, online, in movie theaters with strong, healthy female characters and avoid media that only focuses on what women look like rather than who we are. Entertainment companies want to make what people want to watch. If we prove we want more strong female characters in movies, shows, apps, games, websites, then more will be made. You can help send the same message to news companies by reading stories about strong women who are moving up the corporate ladder, the political ladder, the entertainment ladder, the fashion ladder. You get the picture, no pun intended. Speaking of pictures, you can also help your friends realize that part of the job of movie stars and models is to look good for the photos and movies they're in. And they spend many hours and lots of money on exercise and healthy food. If you want to help close the imagination gap of what it's okay for girls to look like, or what it's okay for women to do, you can create and share your own stories with strong female characters, maybe you or your friends, who are valued for their heart and brains and not their bodies. That's what's so great about Tumblr and other platforms that didn't exist when I was younger. You can create powerful, amazing stories to share with your friends or the whole world, and the only cost is your own time. You can also tell media companies you want more real people, not just fictional characters, who look like real people. Maine native Julia did just that. In 2012, when she was in 8th grade, Julia, her friends, and fellow activists launched a petition on change.org asking 17 magazine to start printing unaltered or unphotoshopped images on their covers and in their magazine. More than 85,000 people signed Julia's petition, and 17 listened. It made a commitment to no longer alter photos and images and to show what real girls and women look like. You don't have to be on the cover of a magazine to be targeted for what you look like or who you are or who people think you are. Anyone can be bullied, and too many people of all ages, but particularly kids, are. We can all stand up against bullies, whether they're boys or girls, who can say nasty things about people's bodies, whether it's about their weight or type of hair or height or anything. It's also important to ask for help if you're scared or if you don't know how to stop a bully. Sometimes standing up to a bully means turning to a parent, teacher, older sibling, or trusted adult. There's no shame in asking for help. We all need help sometimes. I wish I had asked for help earlier when the boy sat on me in 1st grade. The teacher may still have dismissed my concerns, but we'll never know. We'll talk about more about bullying in the next chapter. Girl Up is an organization that helps girls learn about how to speak up for themselves and for girls who are vulnerable in their communities and around the world. It also helps girls learn how to support one another and stand up to bullies. There are more than 850 Girl Up clubs around the world, many started by girls themselves. In 2011, in Belize, Thandiwe started a girls' empowerment club, which later became the very first Girl Up club in her country. She worked with Girl Up to empower girls in her high school and community through workshops and celebrations on International Day of the Girl and through UN Women's 16 Days of Activism. Thandiwe has Divix syndrome, an autoimmune disorder, but she didn't let that stop her from mobilizing girls to stand up for themselves at school, at home, and in their communities. To learn more about starting your own Girl Up Club, you can visit girlup.org. And boys can join and start Girl Up clubs too. You can also think about how to celebrate Women's History Month, March, International Women's Day, March 8th, and International Day of the Girl, October 11th, in your school or anywhere to help make women who inspire you more visible to your friends and community. A lot of what's discussed in this chapter is serious and can be hard to talk about. If you want to help raise awareness about the challenges girls and women still face, but don't want people to tune out because it can be scary or depressing, check out the Half the Sky game on Facebook. Either on your own, or if you're at least 13, or with your parents if you're younger. It's a great way for anyone to learn about these issues and to learn more about amazing people and organizations working to empower and support girls around the world. Not every woman or girl who is given an opportunity will succeed. And not every woman or girl given an opportunity will succeed in ways you or I might support. There have been women CEOs and prime ministers whose policies and practices I haven't agreed with, but I'm thrilled they were there to be criticized instead of not there at all. We will never know what we as a world can accomplish unless we allow the half of the world too often ignored, held down, denied, and abused, otherwise known as girls and women, to be educated, supported, freed from violence, and empowered to dream big and pursue those dreams, whatever their income level or race. We've made progress, but we're still not there yet.